Changes going into tonight's game as we take a look at how this was scheduled for Moorhead Sports Center. Some issues there technically and mechanically forced it to come over here, and right now we are at the youth rink, and this is the Dennis Bushy Arena, and it's girls hockey and some of the best there is.
Yeah, you got to give thanks to Rob Grammer for making this possible, because they had to reschedule a bunch of stuff over here at the youth rink, and looking forward to kind of a good crowd on hand and a lot of young kids running around. So it should be fun.
A lot of things that go into this also, because we know that in the future the weather is going to be a condition of how these folks get home after tonight's game. There's a possibility of that. So all of those things factor in.
Yeah, just nice to I'm glad they showed up, and it should be a good contest, and safe travels hopefully on the way home for the Thief River.
Thief River Falls comes in with 3 wins, 9 losses, and 2 ties. The Spuds with 11 wins and 7 losses, and they've got a tough schedule, and they've been improving from game to game and from week to week.
Yeah, I think the schedule is really lined up well for Moorhead, in the sense they played a real tough, say, non-conference or early season schedule, and here we go, I guess.
Here we go. Moorhead back to pick it up, and Kozabud feeds it off to the far side, and we are underway. Kate Kozabud back in her own end, turns around, being checked all the way by Kelly Knutson, and off to the far side. No, it comes back, and then gets sent rink wide. Thief River Falls there to track it down. Good pursuit along the far side, and a takeaway by Daniela Neibauer. Nyber comes up with it to the near side, stick handles it all the way, and it's deflected away. And from there, Madeline Spaeth has it for Moorhead, setting up a 2-on-1. Here's the pass, it comes all the way through. Nice idea, good setup, and the pass just long. Rebounded out to the near side. Moorhead making a quick change down low. Here's a shot, pushed on goal. Bell Hamry in goal tonight for Thief River Falls. Back on the ice quicker. There's a shot and a goal! Moorhead was making a change, not a line change, just a personnel change. And the newcomer to the ice came on, took it in stride, and slapped it in.
Yeah, let's put it exactly like it was, Larry. We had somebody coming on a change, and Holm is the benefactor of a good look at the net, and she glanced it off the pipe and into the back of the net.
That happened so quickly. I didn't see which of the Holmes that got it.
It was Bria from Ella is what I'm thinking, but we'll see how the official call goes.
Bria Holm, we've been, because of our where we ended up being located here tonight, we're trying to get some communication with the scoring table to tell us who scored and who assisted, but it's so far away we haven't been able to. Here's a second opportunity that bounces off the back wall. Moorhead with an early 1-0 lead, and it comes near side for Olivia Corton. To the far side, looking it back up on top, here's Feeney. A hard shot blocked away by Bell. Now it comes out to the blue line, but kept in nicely, played into the corner. From there, working it around along the near wall, setting it up on top. Feeney feeds it off to the far side. Moorhead tracking it down as Ella Holm catches up to it, brings it back to Feeney. Near side look by Olivia Dronen. Works it into traffic and has it poked away. Here comes Thief River Falls along the near side, and a hard shot sent on by Jaden Bryland. And it rolls down behind the Moorhead net. Back now to the near corner. Off to the far side, can't clear the zone, stays in. Now the Spuds reach and pull it off the wall and head out to center. It is 3-on-3 as they come to the blue line. Moorhead makes this opportunity a change. A hard shot sent in, blocked away by Bell, and play continues out at center ice. A soft touch pass off to the far side, brought back to it. Here's Bruschi. Taylor Bruschi walks her way in. Deflected away from her, catches up to it in the corner and brings it up on top. A quick look in by Kelsey Kluge, throws it down low, and it's deflected up high and deflected to the far side. Tracked down there by Kendall Lund. Brought back near side, Moorhead with an early 1-0 lead. On the goal by Bria Holm. It comes right on, and a quick start for the Spuds, showing some territorial dominance.
Yeah, looking really good. In the goal, the official was Bria Holm, and the assist was to Maddie Spaeth on that goal. So, but yeah, I like the way that their Spuds are being really patient, moving the puck around, and getting some good opportunities early here.
So with the lead in place, Moorhead defending. Daniela Nyberg comes up from behind the net, feeds it off to the far side. Moorhead getting a stick on it, tapping it away, all the way out to center ice where Moorhead retrieves, and then it's tipped off to the near side by Janae Johnson of Thief River Falls. To the near side now for Bella Amiot. It comes right on. Nice save there by Taylor Crescent. Yeah, she was there rather by Kylie Janke, who's in goal tonight against the Prowlers. Kylie Janke getting her turn.
Yeah, she's been patiently waiting, and it's good to see her get an opportunity here tonight.
There aren't very many teams that can say they've got two quality goaltenders like Moorhead has with Taylor Crescent and Kylie Janke waiting in the wings.
Yeah, it's a good thing to have, especially if somebody goes down.
Madeline Spaeth off to the far side. Here's a look on the near wall, and it's deflected in. Early on tonight from the youth rink. 3 different shades of ice here tonight, and it's the Dennis Bushy rink that gets the nod as the Spuds forced some water damage in the mechanical area at the high school, which brought about a change in tonight's game. To the far side, deflected off the far boards and then down deep in the corner. Spun on behind the net, comes back along the near wall and then deflected away. Moorhead there to pick it off, but only briefly. They have to touch up in the play. Now they're onside. Here's the walk through traffic. Head to the near side, walking on her way in, Olivia Dronen, all the way to the near wall before dropping it into the corner. From there, Thief River Falls takes care of business and comes back out to center ice with it and toss it ahead. In pursuit, the first one there, Gretchen Coda. To the near side, a centering pass. Got blocked behind the net before it's picked up by Coda, and play continues on behind. Controlling it now, the Spuds play it off the near wall, and a nice bounce pass that's picked up by Annie Krieg, and she sends it rake wide and completes the change as Thief River Falls. Jaden Bryland goes down low to pick it up. Out to center ice. Moorhead reloading their offense now with a 1-0 lead. Bria Holm getting the game's first counter, and that's where we stand. And it's Ella Holm dropping it back to Feeney. Winds up and shoots it low. Bounced away, and a nice save by Belle Hamry. Long pass out of the zone, sets up icing, and the play stops. 12:04 remaining here in the opening period, and the Spuds with a 1-0 advantage.
Yeah, Moorhead's doing a nice job here early of just kind of controlling the pace of the game and handling the puck, and Thief River's just trying to get their feet a little bit and try to make some plays themselves.
Off to the far point. Brought back down near side, rink wide. Dropped down into the corner. Collapsing off to the far side, Carly Pickett picks it up, sends a pass out, and it bounces hard off the near boards. Moorhead forced to chase it down. Kendall Lund drops it behind the net. Moorhead picks up play from there. To the near side, a nice outlet pass right on the stick of Olivia Corton. On her way in, Olivia Corton goes deep to the near corner. Got turned around, but controls the play as she tries to find a way out on top and drops it to the far point. And from there, it's poked away. Thief River Falls comes up with it. A long pass from center ice. In fact, it came on goal. Steered away by Kylie Janke. Moorhead on the return. Long pass far side. Right on the stick of Bria Holm. Gives it off, and here's the walk-in down low by Kendall Lund. Turn, shoot. Blocked away. That was on the doorstep. Right into an open space, but got kicked away, and Taylor Brusky tracks down the rebound out of the far corner. Brought back near side. Addie Solvold had it on her stick. Play continues down low and around to the far side. Nice check in there by Solvold. Then she gets the puck back again. A real wrestling match down low in the far corner, but Addie Solvold proved good on that play. And here comes Thief River Falls as they pull it off the near wall. And they throw it off a stick of Anna Kostrami, and the Spuds have to chase it down back in their Thief River zone from behind the net. It's played off to the far side with Gretchen Coda on hand. Coda underhands it out. It hit an official right at the blue line. They'll have to play on until she can get off the... They're trying to get Callie Knutson off the ice, but it ran into a little problem. It's 1-0 Moorhead. 10:19 remaining here in the first period. Earlier tonight, Moorhead's junior varsity with a 9-1 win over Thief River Falls, as that game got into running time in the third period. Play out to the point, sent in deep, spun behind the net, and worked off to the far side. Bouncing it away, it comes back, and here's the roll up the zone by Olivia Dronen, puts the shot on.
It was kind of a weird shot. It kind of knuckled off her stick and gave Hamry a little bit of trouble, but she was equal to the task and did a nice job of gloving it.
4.14 goals against for Belle Hamry, 87% saves to the near side. Moorhead now from the point, it comes right back out. Feeney drops it to the corner. Sent down to the round to the far corner, and that's played off the wall. Picked up by Callie Prickett. From behind the net to the near corner. Thief River trying to work their way out of the zone as Jaden Bryland brings it out along the near side. She got turned off the play. Spuds are there to pick it up, and walking her way in, Madeline Spaeth had her pocket picked. And here comes Thief River Falls. Long pass ahead. This one will be waved off. The icing will be waved off, and play continues behind. Rolling it back now to the near side. The Spuds turn and look up ice. The play comes back, and a collision there. Puck rolls free. Spuds are there to claim it. On the far side, Madeline Spaeth brings it in. She walks her way up high in the slot. She's alone on the ice, and now it comes away. The Spuds have completed their change out at center. Tipped off to the far corner and down deep in the corner before it rolls behind the net. Centering pass. There's the look, and it comes all the way through traffic and out to the far point. Sent in and down, bounced down low. High in the air, back into the corner. Play continues on between the skates and the sticks, and it's finally pulled away, and the Spuds head out on a 3-on-2 rush. Off to the far side looking for the play. It comes right back. Here's the windup and a shot, soft touch, and it goes behind the net where play continues from there. 8:36 remaining here in the opening period. Moorhead with a 1-0 lead on Thief River Falls. The Spuds from behind the net play it to the near corner. Scrambling Lewis. Backhanding it up on top, it gets away. Wind up from there, the shot sent on by Kendall Lund, comes wide near side. And the loose play comes out to center. Tapped away, the Spuds are there to recover. Walking her way in, Olivia Corton goes down low. The shot blocked away by Hamry. Deep in the corner. Here's a walk around, tapped in, shot, blocked, save.
Wow, what a save by Hamry
and another save for Belle Hamry.
Oh, that was a nice save. The home court and combination, those three are really playing well tonight, and just good puck movement and good opportunities.
Now they're getting their chances. The opportunities are there, but so is Belle Hamry. She's been outstanding so far, as the Spuds did manage to sneak one in early and have a 1-0 lead. Out to the near point, turned and sent in. It's deflected away. Here comes Thief River Falls. Kate Kuzaba of Moorhead to track it down. Pulls it off the boards and sidesteps one defender. Comes to the blue line and in. Kuzaba continues on all the way down. Shoots, and it's blocked away. Kuzaba taking it all the way in. Got stonewalled on the flip. And play continues on up on top as it's deflected away by Thief River Falls. Long pass ahead off the far boards. Moorhead there to retrieve. Poke checked away, and the Prowlers have it in the zone with Janae Johnson throwing it to the corner. From there, a collision puts players down on the ice, and on top of it all, Anna Castrami of Moorhead. One of the Thief River Falls players may be shaken up on the play. She is still down, face down on the ice. There's a play coming in, and waiting for some kind of deflection, some kind of pause in play before blowing the whistle and stopping play. But this collision down on the Thief River Falls player is not a good sign with the way that she is treating what has just happened. She was face down on the ice. Tells me that she went head first into the boards before continuing on.
Yeah, it was kind of a weird play.
It was.
I wasn't sure if she was trying to just cover up the puck for a whistle, or she was actually hurt at first and obviously still down on the ice and shaken up.
Moorhead trainer and staff out there to ask some questions, some important questions on a play like that. We have learned here moments ago that there have been some changes in the Moorhead schedule. Moorhead boys basketball, which was ready to go to Edina for tomorrow night's contest. That has been postponed until Saturday. And so that has taken place, and it's all due to the upcoming possible weather situation. We do know that this same Moorhead girls team will have a day off tomorrow, but they're scheduled to head up to Roseau on Saturday night.
Yeah, they have a 3 o'clock game up there, and looking at, I'm not a meteorologist, but looking at the forecast, it looks like it's going to cut through more of the middle of North Dakota and catch a little bit on the other side.
That's my understanding as well. Along the Red River and up to the north and a little bit to the east, there will be snow. I think there's no question about that, but the amount of it will. Well, fortunately, the Thief River Falls player, with some help, is on her skates.
It appears like it's in the lower body injury or maybe a leg because of the way she's coming off there with help from her teammates, and a good thing. Looks like it's not a neck or head or upper extremity injury.
It would seem that way. I would,
yeah.
Yes, based on what we saw. But she took a bump. There was no doubt.
It's just kind of a weird. I don't know if she went in and got her knee twisted or what. But that not being like I know exactly what it is, but that's what it looks like as they bring her off.
She still is really not applying any pressure, I think, to the left side. Although as she gets now to the bench area, very tenderly, very gingerly making her way to sit down. And if I could read her number correctly, that is Quinlan Kenfield.
And Casabud's going to go for the box for a penalty here, and I don't know how that all came out of it there, Larry. But
we were so focused in on Kenfield that, but Casabud was on top of the play. She might get hauled for holding, might be called for roughing. Yeah. Regardless of that, Thief River Falls is on the power play, and it comes with 7:02 to go. There's a 2-minute session in the box near side for Kate Casabud. Rolling it back. Here's a look in from the near angle. Brianna Lee tossing it to the near corner. Up along the wall, tapped to loose, and another big hit. Face to face. Brianna Lee comes up slowly.
Says hi to Feeney on the play.
I had someone comment earlier after watching Ellie Feeney play, make the notation that I would not want to face her, go face to face with her on the ice. I'm going to lose is basically what was said. And here's Feeney's shot up and away.
Nicest kid in the world, but definitely a tough player.
I wonder where that comes from.
Oh, might be your dad. I don't know.
Well, here's Feeney tossing it down low. I think it's because she was on the front end or in the middle of two brothers.
Well, she, as we talk about her, she is one of the nicest kids and a hard-nosed player, and glad that she's part of the Moorhead system and the Moorhead program.
6:06 remaining. Moorhead scoring early, holding a 1-0 lead. Now skating shorthanded. Puck is loose, deflected away. Moorhead has to touch up on the play before resuming play. Madeline Spaeth had her pocket picked, and here comes Thief River Falls. But as they turn to head up ice, playing with the high stick. Stops play with 5:53 to go. Still 51 seconds left on the Thief River Falls power play.
Good job of puck possession again, even being a man short, doing a lot of little things right here for Moorhead.
Off the face-off, it's drawn to the corner. Nyberg picks it up and sends it out. A long pass just ahead of Callie Knutson and sends it all the way to the far corner. Rolls all around the boards and out to the near side. Deflected up, deflected back, and Feeney goes back after it. She's been playing a lot of consecutive minutes here early on. To the near side, and it's poked away. Here comes Salvovo. It's 2-on-1. Nice touch pass right out in front for Madeline Spaeth. And as she turns to head off to the near side, a penalty, Thief River Falls. They got their stick up in the way, and hooking is the call. And Moorhead, with 15 seconds left on their penalty, soon will have the upper hand.
You know, and we talked a little bit about it last game for Moorhead not having a power play till under 2 minutes left in the game. So they'll get one here in about 15 seconds, and we'll get a good look and see how they're progressing there.
Until then, we'll skate 4-on-4. I'm not sure what the discussion is all about.
Just working to get it up on the board.
Oh, I see.
We'll blame that on.
There it comes. There it comes.
Yeah, we'll just blame that on the people running the board, or a different board compared to Moorhead Sports Center.
And with the puck drop down. Set out the center ice. Moorhead will touch up. On the way in, Annie Krieg. Bounced away from her out to the point. Moorhead brings it back in. Just as she reaches down, Olivia Dronen has it poked away. The Spuds are in the power play. Here's a shot and a goal! Just as the clock had run out on the penalty, the Spuds come up with a nice blistering shot that goes glove high for a power play goal, 2-0.
Yeah, Dronen ripped that one up her shelf, a heck of a shot, and no doubt about it, goal.
Oh, and so Olivia Dronen. We'll see if we can get the assists noted here in just a moment.
Yeah, looks like it'll be 7 unassisted, right?
Yeah, unassisted is the count. Olivia Dronen makes it 2-0. Both teams are at even strength. Back now to the near side. Up against the wall. Thief River Falls will go on the power play. A hard play, a hard physical style of play right along the near side results in a Moorhead penalty.
Yeah, Bria Holm was battling for the puck and got flipped, and it looks like, Thiefer, I don't know if they called interference or what they called on the play, but the Spuds will go on the power play.
4:36 to go. Scoring on the power play just a moment ago, back on with the extra skater. That penalty assessed to Jamin Klosterman. Long play comes out of the zone. Kate Kozubit tracks it down. She's body checked right away. Well, I can't use that word because they don't allow checking.
We'll say body contact. How's
there you
that?
go. Looking it out on the near side. The play ahead for Olivia Dronen. To the far side for Bria Holm, and it comes back near side, and Dronen brings it in. Stops right at the blue line. Angles it down and hangs on with it to the far point. Now to the near wing. Back up on top, Dronen. Winds her way down, sends it down deep into the corner. The return pass is deflected away. That is a play that takes a little bit of practice and a little bit of timing. And the Spuds just misfired on it. And so with a minute remaining on the power play, the Spuds maintain possession. Dropped out to the point, and Kozubit feeds it near side. Picked up by Olivia Corton. Back into the corner. Here's Bria Holm. And she put it out between the two defenders, and it comes out to center ice. That'll give Thief River Falls a chance to change up with 3:15 to go in the period. Moorhead with a 2-0 advantage, and the play goes off to the far side. Tracked down and played back out to center and off the near wall. To the blue line and in. Madeline Spaeth takes it to the corner. Sends it off to the far side where the Spuds have a handle on it. Looking up on top for an opening, and it comes all the way up on top to the point and back deep into the corner. From there, the wing to the center and back up on top. Here's a shot that got bounced away by Belle Hamry. And a floating puck comes all the way up. Thief River Falls will set up their defense. Time has run out on the penalty. Thief River Falls is back at full strength. Moorhead brings it in. Eddie Salvold along the near side. Pops it up into the air. It comes wobbling down. This one will go as a shot on goal as it was played out on the near side by Kylie Janke. Along the near wall. Centering pass that got foiled and picked up by Jamin Klosterman. Now Feeney picks it up and sends it near side. Nice skate save along the near side by Krieg. Picks it up on the stick and carries it all the way down. Nice exchange in the corner as Olivia Corton comes up with it. Here's the play up on top. A wind up and a shot right down on low. And the rebound goes up and away. A tip-in try by Kelsey Clute. The rebound way up to the point. Throwing in hard. Play near side, 1:39 to go. 2-0 Moorhead looking to make it 3 with time running out here in the period. To the near corner. And down low. From behind the net, off to the far corner. holding possession all the way before dropping it down, and from there it's poked away as Thief River Falls got a stick on it. 1:20 to go in the period, and it comes near side. Out of the corner, Moorhead centering pass got all the way through. They were half a step slow in getting there, and here comes Thief River Falls with a big collision out. And another penalty for a hard hit along the far side. This one involves Olivia Corton, and she wasted no time getting up and heading to the penalty box.
that was a big hit by a little girl.
That was a big hit. Loud hit. And so with that, with this period has been filled with penalties. It seems we get no sooner one done than another one reappears.
Yeah, definitely has.
Olivia Corton for 2 minutes. Moorhead shorthanded. On the year, they are at 86% on the penalty kill. On the near side. And from behind the net, 48 seconds and counting down. Loose puck away. Spuds to pick it up as Bria Holm sends it behind the net. Prowlers are there to pick it up. Turn around and head up, nearly intercepted. Just a bit away from Olivia Dronen, and it rolls all the way back up ice. From there, it's played off the wall and up to the near side. Here's Ella Holm on the way in. It's 1-on-2. Ella Holm takes it deep to the near corner. Cycles behind the net. Ella Holm feeds it out to the point. Here's a windup from there, and the shot is blocked, and it comes out near side. That may do it as Feeney is there to pick up the rebound, and that's going to take care of this first period of play as the Spuds work their way. One more try down the lane, and it is Brewski out to the far side, but did not get the shot away in time. Well, the Spuds, it appeared, were ready to walk off the ice, but they have one more scoring opportunity, and so they head into the locker room. And Mitch Hansen, when we take a look at the scoreboard, a very nicely played and well, I don't know, that's sometimes anxious first period.
Yeah, I think Moorhead came out and again, we talked about it the other night too, is it's nice to play at home. They had their legs, they were going hard right away, and Thief River had a couple penalties, and we got the one power play goal, but you could see Moorhead had a lot more possession than Thief River so far.
So with that in mind, we'll be back with more from the Moorhead Youth Arena as we play girls hockey tonight. After one period of play, it is Moorhead 2 and Thief River Falls nothing.
Boss DXT snowplows are tough to beat. Featuring dual trip tech, flared wings, and optional D-force for improved scraping and backdragging performance. Choose from 3 different sizes in steel, stainless steel, and poly. The Boss DXT is built to restore order.
Your home for Boss Snowplows is Bert's Truck Equipment on Highway 75 North in Moorhead.
The M3 nonprofit is breaking the ice as they raise mental health awareness for our Moorhead community and our youth. Started by a group of parent volunteers, M3 will offer support and host events throughout the year that bring focus to mental health. Together, M3 will raise awareness, eliminate the stigma, and connect resources for mental health. Thank you, M3, for supporting our community's youth.
We are The Breakdown. For almost 2 decades, we've published the most comprehensive yearbooks on Minnesota high school sports and run the best in-season and off-season events. We cover every corner of the state. We are The Breakdown.
Before I became a real boy, life was easy. I just sat there doing sandwich stuff. But being alive is so hard. So if you don't want to get up to get a sandwich, you shouldn't have to.
Revive Professional Massage Therapy Clinic. Locally owned and operated. Open 7 days a week, day, evening, and same-day appointments available. Couples massages also available. 20 highly trained professional licensed massage therapists on staff. Now with 2 locations, South Fargo and Detroit Lakes. Offering online booking and online gift certificates. www.reviveprofessionalmassage.com.
Natural talent, physical gifts, training advantages. To become a champion, none of that matters. True champions are the ones who are comfortable working harder, staying later, and finding that competitive edge. They are never satisfied simply doing a good job, because those who transform themselves from local talent into local folklore are the ones who continually perform beyond their limits. Bell Bank, proudly supporting champions everywhere.
is a small business owner. She is swamped. Pam knows she needs to advertise, but is overwhelmed by all the options. What if there was a way for Pam to have access to a team of media experts? What if this was at no extra cost and didn't require a contract? Meet Avenue Right, Save time, money, and get peace of mind that your advertising dollars are well spent.
Boss DXT snowplows are tough to beat. Featuring dual trip tech, flared wings, and optional D-force for improved scraping and backdragging performance. Choose from 3 different sizes in steel, stainless steel, and poly. The Boss DXT is built to restore order.
Your home for Boss snowplows is Bert's Truck Equipment on Highway 75 North in Moorhead.
The M3 nonprofit is breaking the ice as they raise mental health awareness for our Moorhead community and our youth. Started by a group of parent volunteers, M3 will offer support and host events throughout the year that bring focus to mental health. Together, M3 will raise awareness, eliminate the stigma, and connect resources for mental health. Thank you, M3, for supporting our community's youth.
We are The Breakdown. For almost 2 decades, we've published the most comprehensive yearbooks on Minnesota high school sports and run the best in-season and off-season events. We cover every corner of the state. We are The Breakdown.
Before I became a real boy, life was easy. I just sat there doing sandwich stuff. But being alive is so hard. So if you don't want to get up to get a sandwich, you shouldn't have to.
Revive Professional Massage Therapy Clinic. Locally owned and operated. Open 7 days a week, day, evening, and same-day appointments available. Couples massages also available. 20 highly trained professional licensed massage therapists on staff. Now with 2 locations, South Fargo and Detroit Lakes. Offering online booking and online gift certificates. www.reviveprofessionalmassage.com.
Welcome back to Moorhead Youth Rink as we have girls hockey tonight on the Dennis Bushy Arena. And it is 2-0. Spud's getting a goal from Bria Holm and a power play goal from Olivia Dronen in that first period. And that Dronen goal was about as well timed as it could be because of the situation of penalties expiring and play continuing.
Yeah, and she left no doubt with that shot. I mean, she buried that thing up her shelf, and just, you know, she's a heck of a player, and it was good to see her contributing, as both her and Holm have been the top scorers, so no surprise that Bria and Olivia did the scoring so far tonight.
Anytime you see a 2-0 advantage, you really think that you don't have to make a lot of adjustments for the next period of play, but I'm sure there were some things that both teams would like to maybe adjust just a little bit, to tweak just a little bit.
Yeah, I think Thief River obviously is going to want to try and create more offense and probably have to push the pace a little bit more for them. I would definitely say with Coach Kraft, consistency, right? I mean, you're at that time of the year where you're in those last 7-8 games of your regular season, trying to be consistent from period to period and kind of build on things and get better.
Spuds coming off a nice win in their last outing over St. Cloud Cathedral, and that was a running time game. The Spuds have had a couple of those along the way, and they, for the most part, have been playing well against their tough competition.
Yeah, and you kind of see it as they get better and better as the game goes on, which you know you like to see, you know. And I think they came out tonight being Moorhead playing really well, and Thief River has kind of had some ups and downs, and we'll see how they try to jump back into this thing.
3-9-2 coming into the game tonight for Thief River Falls. The Spuds with 11 wins and the 18 decisions that they have had, and we're getting to that point of the season. We have to seriously look at what effect this is going to have on their playoff run.
You know, you kind of look at it for Moorhead, and I mean, they got a big game with Roseau. I mean, of the real head-to-head section matchups, they got Roseau, and then a tough one in a couple weeks against Brainerd, and one with Sartell at the end of the season. So, I mean, those are big ones, and it's also how you're playing at the end of the season. You can build off wins like this against some non-section teams, you know, quality wins at the end of the year.
Moorhead will go right to left as we start the second period. Still 51 seconds left on their penalty. And here come the Prowlers with a long toss all the way down by Nyber. Goes all the way around and spins right back out to center ice where Thief River Falls reloads their attack. Janae Johnson feeds it out to the far side, but Annie Krieg is there to take it away from Moorhead. Skating shorthanded for another 30 seconds, and it's tossed in deep. And a nice turnaround by Anna Castrami. Rolls down behind the net. Off to the far side and out to center. Here comes Thief River Falls. The shot in got blocked. A second attempt got thrown down behind the net, and play comes back to Moorhead. A long, hard pass that comes all the way up and out. They're going to wave off icing, and play will continue on as the Prowlers pick it up behind their net. 2-0 Moorhead leading early in the second period. To the far side, it's bounced off the boards. It got away and now sent ahead. Prowlers have it. They'll come on the attack, but they're overmatched and they'll slow things down. Spuds are there to pick it up, and it comes rolling near side for Taylor Brewski. Hands it off to Maddie Hansen, and she comes in. Maddie Hansen, nice centering pass that just got blocked away. Trying to hook up with Addie Salvable. To the far side, it goes deep into the corner. From there, played around back to the near side by Daniela Nyber. To the near side and off the wall. Thrown back behind the net, and play continues from there, and it comes back to the Spuds. And a very alert play. It's dropped into the near corner. Spuds able to keep it in the offensive zone as it goes behind the net. From there, played by Callie Knutson, and it comes, stays in place rather as the players separate. Now a stick comes away, the puck comes away, and it comes rolling up to center ice, and it'll come all the way down. This time icing will be called. Stopping play with 15:04 remaining here in the second period.
Yeah, Spuds still kind of pushing the play, and a heavy dose of being down in the Thief River end. You know, good for them to come back out in the locker room, and Thief River's going to have to push back a little bit here to get some offense going.
2-0, Spuds leading it with 2 first period goals. Off the face-off, it comes out to center where it's picked up by Kendall Lund. Turns around in her own end, had it roll off her stick, and Lund has to track it down behind her own net. Being bothered all the way along. Lund trying to shovel it out, and it's tipped away, tied up nicely along the wall, and then comes back. Johnson has control, throws it behind the net for Thief River. The Spuds are there for the rebound. And then a collision play. Bella Amiot comes up with it and throws it off to the far side. The Spuds are there to take it back. And from there, the battle continues for possession, and behind the net, Jolie Score tracks it down for Moorhead. Bounce pass off the near wall, trying to hook up with Bria Holm. Near side it comes. Olivia Dronen off to the far side, deep in the corner. Dronen with a backhander, comes back onto her stick, and it comes near side all the way through. And to the near wall and down to the corner. From there, pulled in, turning it around. She had no place to go with it. Olivia Corton has it back, and now they reconnect out in the near corner, but some great defensive play by Bella Amiot. Forcing the turnover, and here comes Thief River Falls. On the way up ice, Gretchen Coda to the near side, tossed it in. Thief River on the change, Spuds picking it up behind and sending it off to the far corner. Play continues on with 13:36 to go, and Here's an errant pass that is picked up by Moorhead. Sent in by Bria Holm. Down deep, she heads off. Play continues to the near side, tapped up against the wall. Pulled off the wall then by Daniela Nyber. Down in the near corner and off to the far side, and it's spun around. Krieg had it for a moment. It comes loose and it's picked up by Madeline Spaeth. A breakaway try. Here's Ella Laban. Backhand pass. Oh, it was right there. The opening was there, but the hard pass came bouncing off the stick. Spuds come back with it. Laban takes a try. Krieg forced to chase it down on the far side. From high in the slot, it comes up on the top. Here's a windup and a hard shot by Kazabad. Deflected right back out, and Kazabad plays it. Centering pass got all the way through to the far corner. Played behind the net. The Prowlers have it, but not for long as it bounces off the near wall and kept in the zone. Krieg to track it down, or rather Laban to track it down. Centering pass got knocked away. And a rebound pulled in by Daniela Nyber. In the far corner. Brought behind the net. Nyber still in control. Carries off to the far side, and the Spuds put the pressure on the play. Force a pass that escapes and comes all the way out when Moorhead goes down low to pick it up. On the near side, icing is the call with 12:04 to go. Well, a different pace to this second period.
Yeah, one thing I can see with the Spuds, a long change, kind of, just looking at some shifts getting up there in that minute and a half, and I think they got to be a little quicker to keep their feet moving. And Thief River's doing a good job of keeping them on the outside and not really giving them any grade A chances, even though they had some good shots on net.
If that might have been the effort that they were putting forth in that first period, but if not, it's one of the adjustments that has been made.
Yep.
And the defensive style then of Thief River Falls, stymieing the Spuds on a couple of tries here in the second period. Moorhead picking up the loose puck. They bring it in 2-on-2. Wind up in a shot down low. Oh, it's deflected up and away. Maddie Hansen fed it right on the tape, and it got bounced up into the netting above the plexiglass.
Oh, that was some good puck movement there. They both could tell they were on the same page, and just a good pass thrown and bringing it into the zone and sliding it over to Hansen, who slid it back to her, and just a good chance there for the Spuds.
11:41 remaining, second period. Moorhead with a 2-0 advantage. Gain the faceoff and carry it deep from the far corner, brought back near side, turned away by Maddie Hansen. It comes back along the near wall, and here comes Thief River Falls with an outlet pass by Callie Knutson. Goes all the way down, and from there Jolie Score brings it back near side for Moorhead. Struggle for it along the wall. To the corner, taken. Moorhead works it out of the zone to center. Taken back by Thief River Falls, and here's the return, a quick return. Up ice comes Jaden Bryland, and she has a shot attempt, but it's wide of goal. And the loose puck picked up in the far corner. Moorhead tracking it down, and it's deflected out. Spuds had a chance, and there it is. This is a breakaway opportunity, but the puck is so slow that they could not have a chance to set it up, and it comes bouncing back to the near side. Up against the wall and out. Spuds will track it down. Jolie Score picking it up, backhandling it near side, then has it picked away by Johnson. All the way through and off to the far side and up against the wall. On the change, Thief River Falls comes back up. A throw in by Julia Rude. Bounced wide, rebound up on top. Janke ever alert to keep the play off to the far side. From behind and in the corner. They play it loose. Moorhead recovering, turning it against the near side and out. Long play comes in on goal. Covered up there by Kylie Janke. And the whistle stops play with 9:58 to go yet here in the second period. 2 first period goals by the Spuds is what we see up on the board.
Just kind of getting a little read on Kraft over there, kind of like we got to move the puck a little bit quicker. You can see just holding on to that little split second makes a difference, and part of it is Thief River's moving their feet and getting some sticks in some lanes too.
The faceoff comes up on top, and Thief River has it. Pulled to the near side and set down low. Looking for a centering pass. The Spuds, however, get a stick on it, take the play away. Now a centering pass off the skirmish in the corner. rolls it back up. We've got a race for the puck. And Thief River Falls gets there. Moorhead gets there. Puck is loose, and the tip-in score is good. Ella Laban stayed with the play on the near side, the stick side of the play. Apparently the save had been made, but the puck squirts loose, and Laban makes it 3-0.
Yeah, she looked like she was just sweeping the dust off the floor there. Just kind of a nice little tap in, and we talked to Larry about the other night about just getting pucks to the net, and that's really what it was, and the puck squirted right to the right spot for Laban to tap it in.
Well, wait to see if we can get the full scoring line on that goal. But a great rush up ice that appeared to be non-existent at one point.
Laban from Krieg is I believe is what it was.
Yes. And once again, right on top of the goal.
Kosovo scored there, but the ref lost sight of it, and it's obviously going to be a face-off, but a good play there by Moorhead.
And it remains 3-0.
Then we're going to have a discussion.
Should it count or shouldn't it count? Maybe.
Well,
do you suppose that's what they're talking about?
The ref was I think he just lost sight of it. That's the best I can say.
And that happens.
Yeah, it does.
Especially with play so close in. And it comes back up on top. Moorhead on the draw to Olivia Dronen. Down deep into the corner. Spud scoring a very important third goal in the flow of this contest as Thief River Falls had neutralized play. And the Spuds sneak one out. Here's the play sent in. Blocked behind the net. Chased down and brought back near corner. Up against the wall, here come the Prowlers. Nice little soft touch pass ahead by Julia Rude. And picked up with a hard pass, or shot rather, by Bella Amiot. And it comes back to the near corner. Halfway through the second period, halfway through this hockey game, it is 3-0 Moorhead. Olivia Dronen tried to touch a pass up on top and fanned on it. Came back to her. And then she sends it around to the far side. Play brought back near side. And at the corner, tipped out near Dronen at the point. And then taken away by Bella Amiot of Thief River Falls. Comes rolling out to center ice where Olivia Dronen picks it up for Moorhead. She turns on a shot. Nice block save made by Belle Hamry. And play continues on out at the near point. Spud sending it in down low where it's picked up by Bria Holm. Stick handling all the way through it. And then it got poked away. And a nice poke check by Janae Johnson that took away the Spud scoring opportunity. Moorhead back up ice to pick it up, and Jolie Score turns it on the near side. From Holm, ahead to Corton. Down low, little tap in, try blocked in the defense. Squirts off to the far side where Thief River Falls has it. It comes loose all the way to the near wall, and it's chased down there. Here's an outlet pass, and it's 3-on-3. Even rush. Here's this play to the near side and turning the corner, going backhand on it. Olivia Corton is on her backside, sliding through the crease. And it goes all the way off to the far side where it's sent out. And a battle for the loose puck along the far side. Turned around. Great battle in the far boards. And the play coming up brings up an icing stop of play with 6:53 to go.
Yes, Score got caught up the ice a little bit there, and Lund made a nice play to help her teammate out and clear the puck. Ended up in an icing, but it was a good play defensively there by Moorhead. And down here, a great play by Thief River to get their chance to get a change too. So some good defensive plays there.
3-0. Moorhead leading Thief River Falls. We're past the halfway mark. A centering pass. The Spuds were fortunate to be there. Kate Kozubad off the steal comes rolling up ice. Her shot is blocked back into play. Kozubad feeds it out, and it's taken away by Gretchen Coda of Thief River Falls. To the near side, thrown into the corner. Bouncing off the wall. Coda goes down to pick it up. Knocked away from her, and it comes back out. Spuds on an outlet pass. They'll come to the line. 2-on-2. Here's Ella Laban. Pulls up short, centering pass, walking in, deflected behind the net, and a return. Out of the corner. Moorhead looking from there. Down deep and all the way around to the far side. In pursuit, Jaden Bryland. Knocked away from her. Into the corner. Play continues on. Centering pass returned behind the net. It's 3-0 Moorhead here in the second period. Play comes out to center ice. Prowlers are go down deep to pick it up, and Janae Johnson gives way. Spuds are there to pull it loose, but an outlet pass got swiped away. Looking on her way in, Bella Amia goes deep into the corner, and the shot comes up on top. Blocked away nicely back to the near side. Spuds to track it down. Come out, and a long pass into the zone, turned around by Moorhead. Let's see where they head. On the near side, Ellie Laban carries it in. Laban had it knocked away loose, but it was offside on the play. She thought she had a clear pass to the boards. It got sticked away and it came right back to her, but she was in offside.
Yes, Maddie Spaeth was just in there, and I think when it got caught up, she kind of misplayed it just a little bit, and that took the timing of that play off, and Moorhead will get a change here.
Face-off just outside the Thief River Falls blue line with 5:23 remaining. Comes all the way back to Nyberg near side. Out to center. Goes rink wide and played down deep. Feeney tracking it down. Turns it around quickly. And then pursues it. Forces the play behind the net. Yeah, I'm surprised we didn't see a trip on that play, but it continues on, and here comes Moorhead. Taylor Bruschi brings it near side, centering pass, goes all the way through, and the shot sent on, deflected up and out of play. Oh, that was a perfectly set up opportunity, but the pass for the goal ended up out of play.
Well, Salvi shot that one a little high. I guess we could say she was looking for the upper shelf and just got a little too much of it. But nice play, good puck movement to move it down the ice. Good teamwork there for Moorhead.
Taylor Bruschi stands in for Moorhead and faces with Bella Amia. Moorhead ends up with it. Fanning on the pass attempt. It comes down to the corner. Bruschi, however, and then it's pulled away. Spuds again putting on some pressure to get it back, and it floats free all the way up ice. In pursuit, Jolie Score gets there first. Carries it behind the net and tries to work her way loose on the far side, but the Spuds get some help then, and the play comes back to the near wall. An outlet pass intended for Bruschi got intercepted. The rebound comes off to the far side to Kendall London. Moorhead has it swiped away as Thief River Falls sets up for the return. Score knocking it loose to the corner and ringing it around to the far side away from Salvovold. And then it comes out to center ice and it's tracked down by the Spuds. Puck is knocked away loose. We've got a scramble for it. First one there is Bria Holm. Turns around and heads it up, and she catches up to it, and Bria Holm, high in the slot, had it roll off her stick, and she tracks it down and chases it to the near corner where it's lifted back up. Picked up by Lund. Into the far side, Moorhead. Deep into the corner. Looking from there, centering pass, knocked away. All the way out near side. Tracked down, and Bria Holm gives it away. Here's Kate Kozabud. She floats in from the near side. Settles in behind the net. Turns and sends it back now to the near corner. Bria Holm on the near side. Down deep and goes behind the net with it. Bria Holm drops it back, and it's intercepted by Carly Prickett. Lost the puck. Moorhead with the rebound. Hard shot. High and wide. Bria Holm rebound. Centering pass knocked away. Tracked down, the Spuds keep it in. Turnaround shot by Anna Castrami. And her shot got deflected away. Sent all the way up ice with icing the call. Stopping play, 2:41 remaining. 2 in the first, 1 more in the second for Moorhead, leading it 3-0.
Yeah, Moorhead's had a lot of chances here in the last few minutes. And just Hamry's played a heck of a game back there. And in Thief River, you give them credit because they're obviously their defense orientated team, but doing a good job of blocking shots and blocking passes.
Out of the face-off, Brianna Lee. Comes back to her. She feeds it out to the far side, and it's picked up by Jamin Klosterman. Outlet pass to Gretchen Coda. She sails down into the near corner. Coda with it. Back now near side. and along the wall. Turned around, the Spuds have it for a moment, then it's tipped away. Recovered and turned in by Klosterman. But it comes back, and the Spuds now settle it in to the far side. Pulled off the wall. Annie Krieg giving pursuit. It floats free back to the near side. Up against the wall, tipped out near Feeney at the point, but it goes back into the corner. And from there, Madeline Spaeth is tied up with Callie Knutson as they battle for the loose puck. Moorhead finally getting a stick on it, knocking a stick away. Play continues on. Moorhead reaching back to try to regain control. From there, it is poked along the wall and along the board. Feeney sends it out to the far point. Wind up return. Here's the walk-in shot, and it's blocked away and saved. Madeline Spaeth shoveled that one in towards goal, but Hamry was there to keep it away, and it stays 3-0.
Yeah, nice puck movement there. Probably didn't get all of it there, but kind of went off the stick of Spaeth. A nice little pass by Casabud, and they had a good opportunity.
Face-off now will be on the near side of Bell Hamry. And it's kicked to the near corner. From there, swung around by Carly Prickett. The play draws a lot of oohs and ahs on another hard hit. I thought this was not supposed to be a hard checking game, but we're seeing some physical style here tonight.
Well, if you can knock Brewski down, you got some strength there, and they went nose to nose.
Play ends up out at center, taken back by Moorhead. Circling back, Kate Casabud sends it off in the far right wing, and here's the approach. Deep into the corner. Carries behind the net, centering pass, got blocked down, and it bounces over the stick of Kate Casabud. Laban picking it up on the far side, rather that was Strami. And it comes all the way back down near side where the Spuds regroup with Kate Casabud back in her own end. She floats back right in front of her own goal and now separates and stick handles. And she's using a time-consuming tactic here and hoping to get one more trip up ice as it's knocked away before it returned down low. 16 seconds and counting down, picked up by Strami. To the far side it comes rolling back out to Olivia Corton. To the blue line and in, Corton drops it back. Here's a good look and a shot blocked and saved by Hamry. She has seen that play in practice. You got to believe the way that she covered all angles on that one to stop play with 2.6 remaining.
Yeah, I think she read that really nice and came out and took it away. And with 3 seconds left, good opportunity for Moorhead.
And as the horn sounds, the second period comes to a close. We'll recap in a moment what we saw in that second period as the teams head to the locker room. It's Moorhead 3 and Thief River Falls 0.
We are the Breakdown. For almost 2 decades, we've published the most comprehensive yearbooks on Minnesota high school sports and run the best in-season and off-season events. We cover every corner of the state. We are the Breakdown.
Before I became a real boy, life was easy. I just sat there doing sandwich stuff. But being alive is so hard. So if you don't want to get up to get a sandwich, you shouldn't have to.
Revive Professional Massage Therapy Clinic. Locally owned and operated. Open 7 days a week, day, evening, and same-day appointments available. Couples massages also available. 20 highly trained professional licensed massage therapists on staff. Now with 2 locations, South Fargo and Detroit Lakes. Offering online booking and online gift certificates. www.reviveprofessionalmassage.com.
Natural talent, physical gifts, training advantages. To become a champion, none of that matters. True champions are the ones who are comfortable working harder, staying later, and finding that competitive edge. They are never satisfied simply doing a good job, because those who transform themselves from local talent into local folklore are the ones who continually perform beyond their limits. Bell Bank, proudly supporting champions everywhere.
small business owner. She is swamped. Pam knows she needs to advertise but is overwhelmed by all the options. What if there was a way for Pam to have access to a team of media experts? What if this was at no extra cost and didn't require a contract? Meet Avenue Right. Save time, money, and get peace of mind that your advertising dollars are well spent.
Boss DXT snowplows are tough to beat. Featuring dual trip tech, flared wings, and optional D-force for improved scraping and backdragging performance. Choose from 3 different sizes in steel, stainless steel, and poly. The Boss DXT is built to restore order.
Your home for Boss Snowplows is Bert's Truck Equipment on Highway 75 North in Moorhead.
The M3 nonprofit is breaking the ice as they raise mental health awareness for our Moorhead community and our youth. Started by a group of parent volunteers, M3 will offer support and host events throughout the year that bring focus to mental health. Together, M3 will raise awareness, eliminate the stigma, and connect resources for mental health. Thank you, M3, for supporting our community's youth.
We are The Breakdown. For almost 2 decades, we've published the most comprehensive yearbooks on Minnesota high school sports and run the best in-season and off-season events. We cover every corner of the state. We are The Breakdown.
Before I became a real boy, life was easy. I just sat there doing sandwich stuff. But being alive is so hard. So if you don't want to get up to get a sandwich, you shouldn't have to.
Now the ice is settling and soon we'll be ready to play as the Spuds get ready for the third period against Thief River Falls. Girls hockey action tonight. This has turned into, you take a look at comparative records in Thief River at 3 wins in the 14 games that they played. The Spuds with 11 wins in the 18 games that they played. You wonder if there might be some play that would be a little bit decisive. I haven't seen that. It's been 2 periods of pretty equally played hockey.
Yeah, I think, from Kraft's camp, I'm sure he's hoping that they can stretch it out a little bit more like they did against St. Cloud. They kind of took over in that third period. And for Thief River, you know, if they can get one here early and close it to that terrible 2-goal lead, as they say, the momentum can swing.
I'm going to put you on the spot here just a little bit because I've been looking at the roster that is available for Thief River. Are they skating 2 lines, or do they have a 3rd line that they can use?
You know, they brought 18 skaters for the 2 games, so, you know, with the periods amount that they have, they've been playing a lot of, you know, I'll say 2+, because that's about what they have been. And then they had the injury early on too. So and she has not come back, because I was watching for number 10 to be back out there, and she hasn't made it back. So yeah, I mean they are, and I think that's why they play the way that they are. Again, I won't say resting on the ice, but you can play defense positionally and do a good job of playing the right position and catch up a little bit as far as getting a breather.
Earlier tonight, the Moorhead Junior Varsity claimed a 9-1 decision over Thief River Falls in a game that they basically territorially, it was theirs all night long. They just did not allow Thief River into the zone.
No, it was similar in a 3-1 going to the third, and the Spuds put up 6 in that third period of that junior varsity game, and
that tells me a little bit about maybe the depth of the squad and the number of players that played a lot of minutes. It is a factor when you get into a game like this, and this non-contact sport that we've been told doesn't exist tonight. We've seen a lot of contact on the ice. And Thief River a little bit late coming out, getting ready to go. They've just made their appearance now.
And that might be to what you were talking about, you know, trying to catch a few extra minutes to rest and gear up for this third period.
Moorhead will defend the goal to our left. Kylie Janke has not been tested so far. The Spuds defense has been closing the door on any scoring opportunities. Meanwhile, Thief River Falls has rested on the play of Belle Hamry in goal. And she is getting fist bumps all the way around as we get ready to start. Jaden Bryland last one off the ice, and she'll head into the area along the far side with the rest of her teammates. Moorhead going left to right, gets the face-off, and we are underway. Dished ahead by Annika Strami. Brought back out to center. Turning back into her own end, here's Kozabed. Slipping it ahead, it got all the way down. It rims back to the near side. From there, dished out to the far corner. Moorhead giving chase. Lauren Henneman, who played 3 periods earlier tonight in junior varsity play, getting on the ice here in the third period here. As Thief River Falls brings it to the blue line, then got turned around. It escapes, taken back, played off the air, and picked up by Jamin Klosterman. Down deep in the near corner. Kate Kozabud to pick it up. Nearly had it picked away. Thief River Falls very aggressive early on to start the third period. Amiot picks it near side, and that brings a stop and play with the whistle. 3-0 Spuds here early in the third. Face off just outside the Thief River blue line. Taylor Brewski stands in for Moorhead, and it's drawn back by the Prowlers' Bella Amiot, and it goes off to the far side. Just down deep into the corner. Up against the wall and down deep into the corner. It comes back out to the point. Olivia Dronen with it. Sends it down. Here's a centering pass up on top with a shot at a goal. Taylor Brewski took a perfectly threaded pass out of the corner. Simply unleashed a blistering shot that went corner high, and the Spuds lead it 4-0.
Yeah, it's nice to see her put another one in. She scored 2 the other night in the third, and scores 1 here early to start the third period. I was just trying to figure it out because they switched the lines up a little bit and got some of the younger kids in on that first shift, and we'll see how it progresses from here and who's playing with who.
That's an important goal, and that becomes a 4-goal contest. Goes right out into the crease, and then it's tipped away. emotionally now to try to cover up on a 4-goal deficit as compared to a 2 or a 3-goal deficit is a world of difference.
Well, it kind of takes the air out of the tires
It
a little
can.
bit when you score that one real early, and Moorhead, like I say, in this game has had the better of the chances for the most part.
Thief River Falls heading out to center ice. Here's Bella Amiot. Down deep in the near corner. She sends it off to the far side where Moorhead's Olivia Dronan is there. Dronan in control. Looking up to the near point and sends it out deep. And now the Spuds had a breakaway for just a moment as Annie Krieg picked it up, but it got ahead of her. And now she circles around behind to pick it up and drop it. To the far boards, scrambling after it. Loose puck for a moment. It comes away. Kelsey Clute to the near side. 4-0 now, Spuds here in the third. Walking her way on the near angle, Kendall Anderson muscled in a shot. And once again, Belle Hamry comes up with the save.
Yeah, she kind of misplayed that a little bit, but again, a strong performance by her, and she's been tested. And it's nice to see some of the younger kids getting in here in the third period for Moorhead.
Kendall Anderson on the face-off from Moorhead. Drawn all the way out, Jolie Score plays it. Then overskated. Kendall Anderson picked it up and drops it behind the net where the Prowlers are waiting for it. Play out to the far point. Kelsey Clute had it tipped away from her and it rolls all the way out. Spuds circling back in their own end before sending the pass up on the near side. A reach attempt by Danielle Nyberg. After the far corner. Now a hurried up approach to the far wing and in. Boys scooting all the way down. Here's a windup and a quick shot sent on by Bryland. Deep into the far corner. Brought back behind the net. The Spuds dodge a bullet. That would have to be considered a scoring opportunity. I don't think officially it was a shot on goal, but it was a scoring opportunity nonetheless.
Well, I know that. I know her real well, and she has a tendency to jump up in plays and kind of that offensive defenseman for Thief River.
Play behind the net. Moorhead on the attack with 12:54 to go. We're in the third period from Cullen Center. The Bushy rink, and here's the play by Thief River Falls. After the far side, a pass that comes all the way through to the near corner, up against the wall and out. Blocked away, continued on. Near side, Cora Sorter. And it came in offside, so that stops play with 12:35 remaining.
Yeah, the home court and line looks like that's intact, and just some different defensive kids getting an opportunity here, and a couple different forwards for Moorhead. And Thief River looks like they're still kind of pushing. They're playing three lines, but uphill battle a little bit.
Well, we got a tripping coming up on Brianna Lee. She met the Moorhead attacker right at the blue line and slipped and fell underneath to trip up the whole play. That results in 2 minutes in the bin.
Yep, trying to make a play, and the old tripping is just happens when you're playing hard sometimes, and just got it caught up and took Horton down.
Moorhead into the game tonight, 19% in their power play opportunities. They've already scored one power play goal and lead it here 4-0.
Yeah, it's one thing they're trying to improve here at the end of the season. It's a big part of the game, right?
Out of the near corner. And out at the point, here's the look in by Madeline Spaeth. To the far point. Drop down deep into the corner, and it comes rolling free. Here's a turn and the look and the shot on. Deflected away as Olivia Dronan was looking for her second tonight. The rebound comes all the way out to center ice. Chased down and played by Madeline Spaeth. From behind her own net, it comes back out on the near side for Olivia Dronan. And from there, shoveled away, and Brewski picks it up from Moorhead. Dropping it back for Salvavold, no. Brewski hangs onto it, now high in the slot. Return, Brewski, pass cross ice. Pulled up in the far corner by Madeline Spaeth. And it comes rolling out of the zone and out to center ice. 11:20 to go on the near side. Moorhead with a 4-0 lead, skating on the power play. There's a windup and a shot blocked in traffic. Out it comes and return far point. Brought back to Bruschi. She returns it to the far side. Here's a one-timer. That shot deflected away. Rebound comes all the way out of the zone. Comes all the way back up ice. Both teams will make changes as play is underway with 11 minutes to go. 2 in the first, 1 in the second, 1 more here in the third for Moorhead as they lead the Prowlers 4-0. Out on the far side, long play ahead for Ella Holm. She got turned around, left the puck, and it comes back all the way back up ice. Anna Castrami collects it in for Moorhead, turns and looks up ice before settling in. Time will run out on the penalty. Thief River Falls will come back to full strength as the Spuds bring it through the zone and in out to the far side. Walking it down deep into the corner. And Julia Rude has returned to the ice. To the near side, Spuds setting it up. Was shot from the point. Well, that one could have been blocked, but the Thief River Falls defender was right there, lifted her skate and let the puck continue on through her. It was blocked away. Turning it around, Anna Castrami rolls it free. Strami circles back to pick it up, 9:48 to go. Settling in behind the net, Kozabud works it off far side. Turned around once again, a nice poke check away, but the Spuds pick up the loose play. And here comes Strami. Over the line and in. Strami winds up but missed the shot. Bounces off the base of the net and rolls in behind. Squirts back out on the near side, and here comes Thief River Falls. Along the near wall. Dished off to the far side by Corton. 9:11 to go. Thief River Falls out of their own end. Here's the turn and the look up ice. Rolling it to the blue line and in. Turning and looking again. It's 1-on-5 on that shot attempt. The Spuds have the rebound. Circling and cycling and a long pass ahead. Right on the tape of Ella Laban. She pulls it under control and gives it to Annie Krieg. Tried to send it down low. It was right there. And the deflection comes back on the near side for Bruschi. And that pass got all the way through to the far side. Spuds keeping it in control, however. And it comes loose in the slot and bounced back out. And once again, it's Ellie Laban who keeps it in the zone. Spuds will try it from there. There's those long shots in on. And play back near side. That was Score that rifled that one in. 8:19 to go. From behind the net. Play back now to the near corner. Moorhead with a 4-0 lead as they set up play on the near side, and Ella Laban comes up with the swipe. The loose puck comes all the way out. It kept in the zone nicely on the play by Kelsey Clute. Rolls out of the near corner and up along the near wall. Kept alive by Olivia Dronan. She walks her way in. She goes backhand for the score. Olivia Dronan handles the puck so well.
Just a little
first
forward
right,
backhand.
then left, and right to the backhand, and it's 5-0.
Yeah, that was a nice one there, and good individual effort there. Picking up a loose puck was Dronan, and like you said, a little forehand backhand into the back of the net.
Second one tonight for Olivia Dronan. Moorhead has made it a 5-0 game. An assisted goal for Olivia Dronan. Spuds keep the pressure on as they walk their way in. Tap one down low, and this time Bill Hamry is able to stomp down on top of it and keep it under control.
Yeah, Hansen tried the same move. She just isn't quite as good, Larry. No, she tried to sneak in and do a little dipsy-do, and Hamry came up with a nice save.
7:36 remaining. Madeline Spaeth stands in for the face-off against Bella Amy out of Moorhead of Thief River. From behind the net, Thief River Falls. Long pass set out of the zone. It comes rolling up. Tracked down by Ellie Feeney. Hard pass off the wall near side, but it stays in the zone as it was Now the Spuds come back with it. It got away from Salvovold all the way up ice. Turned off to the far side and played in the near far corner rather, and it comes back out. Dished from there down low. Thief River completing their line change. As it rolls out, picked up by Bryland. Rink wide and sent in deep. Spinning it back behind the net. 6:40 now showing. Spuds line it up. Jaden Bryland turns it around for Thief River Falls and sends it off to the far boards. Then a chase for the loose puck. And it comes back to Thief River Falls, and a backhand pass ahead got deflected away. Rolling it down behind. Deep into the corner. Deflected again off to the far side, and a chase of it there. Centering pass, nobody home, and it comes all the way to the near wall. Picked up by Kate Kozabut, down deep into the corner. From behind the net, cycling out around. Kozabut drops it back, and at the point, forced to play it down deep into the corner with Anna Kostrami. And it goes down low. From there, it comes back out. All the way wobbling out through center. Moorhead to pick it up with 5:46 to play. Kozabut sends it off on the far wing. The return pass right in, but bounced off the glass, bounced off the base of the net. Play continues on. Laban goes in for a little poke attempt. She heads off. The rest of the Spuds have changed, and here comes Thief River Falls. On the near side, Jolie Score sends it off to the far side. A little forecheck there, and play comes back now. Here's the send ahead by Bria Holm. She goes down low and puts the shot on, and it's gloved off the ice by Belle Hamry, and she picks up another save.
Yeah, just kind of watching Thief River, I think it's just worn on them. I think the Spuds have done a good job. They're battling, but you can see a little bit of fatigue now. As 5 minutes left, they played hard, and all of them played in the JV game also.
And you take a look at the scoreboard. Here's another shot set on. This one from Bria Holm that got deflected. Overskated along the far side. And it bounces away, and the Moorhead player goes down deep to pick it up in the near corner. And Ella Holm watches it slide along and Clute comes up with it. Kelsey Clute sends it off to the far side. Into the zone, and it comes back out, kept in by Clute. Carried down deep in the corner. Nifty turnaround there to carry the puck into play, and from behind it's picked up by Olivia Corton. Out of the near corner, Olivia Corton cycling it back to Clute. Back into the corner it goes. 4:21 remaining. Out to the far point, wind up from there. High in the slot, now deep in the slot. Moorhead will go on the power play. In pursuit of the puck, a stick was done. She tripped on it. 2 minutes with the extra skater with 4:12 remaining.
That's one thing about Corton. She always keeps her feet moving, and she's drawn a couple penalties again tonight, and she did also against St. Cloud in the last game. Either that or she just fortunately gets tripped. I don't know. I don't know, but she does a nice job of always being around the puck.
Brianna Lee gets her 2-minute minor. Moorhead plays it off to the far side. They've got to pursue it, and it's worked out of the zone. They'll have to pick it up. Touch up on the play, and it comes back near side quickly for Brewski. Spuds have picked up the pressure on this play up ice, but the Prowlers get back there first, and Daniela Nybar slips it off to the side. Spuds track it down, and they come back now to the near wall. From there, setting it up on top. It bounced away to the far side. There's a shot that bounces away. Back on the near side and out of the corner. Here's Feeney with a shot. Down low and a goal. Feeney sent it right on. And I think that goal will go to Lauren Henneman.
Yep, nice little tip by her, being in the right spot. It was just good puck movement there, and Feeney had a nice low hard shot. Henneman has a nice tip, and the sixth goal for the
You might
Spuds.
be able to tell we're in the Feeney fan base.
Wow, it's pretty easy to be a Feeney fan, I'll tell you that too.
So her pass from out at the point, tipped in by Henneman, and the Spuds have put this game in running time with 3:34 remaining. Turned around and sent in to the corner. Tracked down by Feeney. Out of the corner. Battle for the puck before it squirts away. Here's Taylor Bruschi. Deflected away. The Spuds in the zone with Olivia Dronen. High in the slot and looking. Here's a pass down, and it got away from Henneman. Play continues on as it's worked behind the net. On the near side as we go inside of 3 minutes. Wind up at the far point. Shot sent on and blocked away by Hamre. It rolls all the way out to center ice where Addie Salvovold is there to pick it up and give it near side for Dronen. Dronen centering pass. High in the slot, deflected away. Spuds trying to catch up to it and get there in time to slow play down and actually poke the puck away. Strami tracks it down in the far corner now and hands it off to Maddie Hansen. On the way up ice, Hansen gives it away. Spuds on the pursuit end, and another player goes down. From behind the net. Here's a quick look in from Maddie Hansen. Off to the far point. Now Clute, or rather Kozubud sent that one in. Bouncing it behind, we have 2 minutes remaining. Out at the point, shot sent on, and a glove save made there. Stopping play, but not the clock. It's on its way down with 1:50 to go and a 6-0 Moorhead advantage.
Just been impressed with Moorhead's puck movement tonight, and I think Coach Kraft will definitely be pleased with his team's 3 periods of effort here tonight.
Play is drawn to the near corner. Out near the point. Here's a windup and a shot down low, swept away. Off to the far corner plate. Strami catches up to it for Moorhead. A Moorhead player goes down. Play continues on. Strami picks it up at the point. And the Spuds let it get away at the point. They'll have to come back and touch up on the. And Kozubud runs into and over Addie Salvovold. They collided. Salvovold was already facing the goal mouth at the other end. And Kozubud was facing the end or the goal mouth at the other end.
Let's put it this way.
Big collision.
Yeah, the train was coming through and somebody forgot to tell Salvovold it was coming, I guess, but they just kind of clipped it. I'm surprised. I didn't really think it was even offsides, but like I said, running time, Hayes in the barn, I guess.
Moorhead looking up ice. Bounces away near side for Brianna Lee. Off the near wall. Play goes down low. Here's a shot. Laban trying to tack one on. Chases the rebound behind. Throws it back to the near wall and back into the corner as they play it along the wall. Krieg looking out at the point. Sends one down low, and Hamre comes out of goal to swipe it into the far corner. Here's a look now on the near side for Clute. Kelsey Clute sends it in, and that's going to put it in the win column. Spuds, a very impressive performance tonight. We'll recap the scoring and more when we return after this timeout. Our final score, Moorhead 6 and Thief River Falls 0.
QZ Real Estate Incorporated is a proud long-time
Just 1 minute.